And we are live for episode 51 of the Hurricane Mike Show. And right now, Dad's camera's not working, so we're going to have to do it like this. But Dad, you know what? Your camera might not be working, but the Falcons, they don't work more than your camera doesn't work. You know why?
Because as you can see, I have a new name. It's called Falcon Suck.
Yeah, kind of. That answers your question, as he's already in here. He said, "What's up, Mikey and Warren?" So what's up, Connor? And he said, "Who's Falcon Suck?" That is my dad. His camera's iffy right now. He's trying a new headset or a new computer. But now we got to do this. So last week we both went 6-8. Blame the Saints while we didn't go 500. You can blame them. However, we're both 1-0 for this week because I had the 49ers winning 20-18. He had them winning 21-17. And yeah, so let's get started. So on Sunday, well, first before we get to Sunday games, Dad, we're gonna definitely do a full recap most likely after or next week. But Dad, what was your takeaway from that Thursday night game? Because I have lots to say.
Thursday night game, well, I thought Seattle had them. They was coming back. They had the 49ers on the run, but then something happened. Geno Smith had a brain fart or went back to being Geno Smith and threw the interception that turned the whole game around. And then 49ers just, piled up the points at the end and took a victory in the NFC West.
Yeah, man. Look, I understand that. Look, Geno Smith, what are you doing? Because, you know what? I can't even blame him for real. But, the 49ers, man, the Seahawks looked defeated. But then that second half, that 97-yard touchdown turned the game around. And then they went down and got another touchdown. And the interception, I can't really blame Geno on that pass. Because, yeah, you can argue it was a questionable ball to be thrown. But at the time, because I looked at the replay, and at the time, it was like DK Metcalf was in front of the defender. The defender just made a play on the ball. You see, sometimes when quarterbacks throw interceptions, sometimes they are stupid. But sometimes you got to be like, all right, why did it get picked off? It wasn't like it was an underthrown pass or an overthrown pass or a sidearm pass that had no chance of being caught. Like the defender just made a good play on it. He just made a good play. So I wouldn't really put that loss in Geno. If you look at my community tab, I was hard on Geno, but then I was like, look at that pass. It's like nobody else, in my opinion, was really open, and I feel like that was the only – because I think it was like third down. So obviously you want to live to find another down, but at the time it looked like it was going to be caught. That's just my opinion on the game. But now let's get to these Sunday games and the Monday game. Sunday morning, 8:30 in the morning Central Time. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars, Chicago Bears in London. Dad, who you have here?
Give me Jacksonville to take this game in a close game. I think 24-21. What say you?
All right. Jaguars 24-21. We're already off to us differing because I have the Bears winning this one. Look, last week, the Bears, who did they play last week again? I don't know. They played somebody last week, I'm pretty sure of. And the Jaguars, they beat the Colts. What? Oh, okay. Well, they beat the Colts, but it's like, they're the Colts. They have not won in Jacksonville. I picked the Colts to win last week, but it's like, I don't know. I still don't like the Jaguars team. So give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me the Chicago Bears to win this one, 27-19. I think the Bears offense compared to the Jaguars defense. Look, the Jaguars defense has been trash all day. All year. So I gotta go Chicago. All right, let's see. All right, Connor says he's free from Milton. So does that mean the Hurricane Milton didn't kill you or hurt or damage you? If that's true, then that's good. Then that's good. Maggie, did you see Tropicana Field? I did see that field for the Florida Gators. I saw that field. I think the roof was like caved in or whatever. Man, I feel sorry for them people in Florida. I hope they get out okay. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, next game we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Green Bay Packers. Dad, who do you have?
Give me the Green Bay Packers winning, and I see a high-scoring game coming on here. I think Jordan Love and those Packers are going to win 34-27.
34-27, he said. All right, I'm actually going to go with the Cardinals to win this game in a defensive battle. Look, the Packers may beat the Rams last week, but Jordan Love, does he have CTE? Because what was that pass? Like, you know what pass I'm talking about?
I didn't see the game, but I hear
Man,
you.
that wobbly end zone pick six from zone end zone. Man, that pass was like what? Yeah, and I actually like the Cardinals team. I think they have a good team going on. I think it's gonna be a defensive battle. I still don't think Jordan Love is all the way back from his injury. I think they should have just put in Malik Willis the last two games. I think why are you rushing in Jordan Love? I'm not gonna lie, this could end this Packers season. It is just like the Jaguars last year. We knew Trevor Lawrence was hurt, but they kept him in until they missed the playoffs. They're probably not making playoffs anyway, but still. But yeah, give me the Cardinals to win this game 18-15. Also, a crane collapsed in St. Pete. Oh, wow. Yeah. Florida's definitely getting the damage right now. Next up, we got the Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans. Dad, who you got?
Give me those Colts to put it on the Titans. And I'm looking for a 20-17 game. How about you?
2017. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention the overall record. So, yeah, I'm 40-45. You're 44-40. So, I am catching up.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, so what was your pick again? You had the Colts 20-17, was it?
Colts 20-17.
All right, 2017. All right. I got the Titans in this one. And I actually got the Titans in a blowout. Because, look, I understand. Look, Joe Flacco, he's going to be Joe Flacco. I don't know if Richardson's going to be back. It looks like he might be back, but it also looks like Flacco might play. So, I don't know. But I will say this. I do not really trust the Colts in this one after that Jacksonville loss. I understand the offense wasn't the issue, but you were down 14 points. Yeah, Michael Pittman, Connor brings up a good point. Michael Pittman, he was looking like he was going to be out, but now it looks like he might play. But even if he does play, I don't think that changed. Give me the Titans to win this game 39-17. Yep. All right, for now, continuing the 12 o'clock games, got the Houston Texans at the New England Patriots. Dad, who you got?
I think it was a big loss for the Texans losing Collins, but even without Collins, I still think the Texans are winning this football game, and I don't think it's going to be that close. So I'm thinking Houston 24-10.
All right. I actually got, Drake May's playing for the Patriots. I think this is actually going to be an upset. I think the Texans are going to be overlooking Drake May. I think they're going to be overlooking him, and I think this will be a game that they caught slipping. And by the way, just so if y'all don't know already, there's 4 teams on bye weeks: Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Rams, Miami Dolphins, Minnesota Vikings. So enjoy your week off, 4 fan bases. But back to this. I think this is gonna be a game where it's like the Texans get caught slipping, where it's like C.J. Stroud, what are you doing? But he still has a chance to win. But still, what are you doing? And I feel like Jacoby Brissett was probably one of that. He wasn't really a problem, but it's like he's definitely not a quarterback that can win you games. And I think it's going to be like that week 1 game against the Bengals that they had, where it's like nobody thinks they're going to win, and then they stun the crowd. So give me the Patriots to win this one 23-21. And, Dad, we got the best game of the week, or the worst game of the week. It's going to be one or the other. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the NOLA Saints. Dad, who do you have?
This is a tough one. Starting the rookie quarterback, Spencer Rattler. So y'all should be happy about that. Anyway, but I see the Saints upsetting the Buccaneers. And I see a score of 23-18.
Okay, you said 23-18?
Yes.
Well, Dad, for the entire week, I was prepared to say the Buccaneers would win, but last night, I could you not, I actually had a dream.
Oh.
Where Spencer Rattler threw 4 touchdowns as the Saints won. And I'm like, what's that dream? What if it's a sign? So you better believe it. I'm going there. Give me this, man. Before last night, I was planning on saying Buccaneers probably win like 21-17. But now after that dream, give me the Saints to win 31-21. And Spencer Rattler throws 4 touchdowns. Come on, man.
4 touchdowns. All right. I hear you. I hear you, bro.
Spencer Rattler, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 total, or 4 passing touchdowns, man. And then we get an extra field goal just because. That's it. Were you trying to say something?
Nope, I'm listening.
All right. But yeah, give me the Saints to win. So that's like the first pick other than the Thursday game that we're both going likewise on. All right, next up, which I think we probably will go likewise on as well, but we got the Cleveland Browns at them Philadelphia Eagles. That's who you got.
Ooh, I hear Deshaun Watson is trying to get traded.
Yes.
I don't know if the trade stock is worth anything right now. But this game, I'm going with your mama's favorite team. I'm going with those Fly Eagles fly. They're going to fly to a 30-20 victory.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go with the Eagles as well. I actually have it being a high scoring game. I just don't like either team's defense, and that's gonna lead my decision as I'm gonna go with the Eagles to win this one 39-32. It's just like, okay, defense. I mean, what do I even say, bro? Like, the Browns got carved up by Jane Daniels, which is why he will win Offensive Rookie of the Year. That I predicted him to win before the season even started. And the Eagles, I mean, they didn't even play last week. They were on bye. So, I got to go with the Eagles. They're well-rested. Give me the Eagles. If you're a Browns fan right now, turn on the TV and watch some Cleveland Cavaliers basketball, because that's the only way you're going to get excitement this entire season. That's just me, though. All right. Now, probably the best game of the entire week. For some reason, once again, it's at 12 o'clock. Washington Commanders, Baltimore Ravens. Who thought we were going to be saying that this past summer. Your boy did. But anyways, all right. So that who do you have? Ravens, Commanders in the city of Baltimore.
I see a very high scoring game in this one. I don't see no defense being played in this one. And I think one of these teams is going to score a 40 burger.
Okay. Like the Ravens did last week.
Yeah. I think the Ravens going to do it again. They're going to win this game 44-33.
Okay, that'll probably be a score-origami. 44-33. Okay. I mean, I have the Ravens winning as well, but it's not going to be like, oh, if you don't turn on this game on, you're the dumbest person ever. But I got the Ravens winning this game in a one-score battle. Give me the Ravens to win 24-16. Look, last week they played the Bengals, and, man, it looked lost for the Ravens. Like I'm saying, bro, they're down by 10 points in the fourth quarter. Jamar Chase just scored a big touchdown to make it a 10-point game. And then Lamar Jackson was like, fine, I can do it myself, and did it himself. Did you see that play that I'm talking about?
I probably did. Yep.
So it's what?
I said, yep.
So it's like, what?
I said, yep.
Yeah.
You hear me?
But yeah, it's like, yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
But yeah, it's like second or third and goal, right? Lamar Jackson fumbles the snap, stiff arms somebody, and throws a touchdown to Isaiah Likely. And then Joe Burrow throws one interception. They get a field goal off of it. And then the Ravens fumble. The Bengals missed a field goal. Then Derrick Henry's like, screw you. And then they get a field goal after that. Man, that was the craziest game. And the funny thing is, it was at 12 o'clock. Why? I don't know. Maybe because Roger Goodell hates us. But yeah, give me the Ravens to win 24-16. All right, do you want to add anything before we get into these late games?
Nope, we can just move on.
All right. Connor also said, how about them Bills Monday night game? Those Bills, I mean, we'll get to y'all last because y'all are on Monday. Next up at 3:05 our time, the Los Angeles Chargers at the Denver Broncos. The horsies, man. The horsies. That who you got?
This is a little preview for the Saints' next opponent on Thursday night.
That's what I was about to say, too.
Yeah, so we'll be scouting this game out. After the Saints put a whooping on those Bucks, we'll tune into this one, I'm sure. I hope the Denver Broncos pulls this one out. So they're high Thursday on a win, The back's not really against the wall. So, yeah, I do think they win this game. And it'll be a slugfest. I think it's going to be 21-20 Denver Broncos.
All right, you got 21-20 Denver. I'm going the Chargers here because Justin Herbert's reportedly playing. And, I think it's going to be a close game. However, the Broncos, they won 3 straight. Okay. Admittedly, not against the greatest teams. But you know what I just figured out? For every single person was clowning on the Saints for being up on bad teams. But if we look at the Broncos schedule, hold on. If we look at the Broncos schedule, they started 0-2 against, hold on, let me pull up their schedule. Since if we're trying to clown the Saints for being up on bad teams, let's go through their schedule. Why not? So weeks 1 and 2, they lost to the Seahawks and the Steelers. A Steelers team that only scored 13 points and a Seahawks team that had to get 2 safeties to win. And then they blow out the Bucs. I'll give them that. But to be fair, the Buccaneers defense has been horrible. The Jets scored 9 points, and they barely won. And the Raiders are about to get rid of their best player. So don't talk to me about the Saints are frauds if you don't mention the Broncos' name after that. Because look, the Broncos, have they put up 40 points on anybody? Twice. We're the only single team in the NFL to put up 40-plus points on somebody twice. So I want to hear how we're frauds and they're not frauds, man. You got people thinking the Broncos are making the playoffs after being hell. Hell. What up, Jared? Man, I got to go on a Broncos rant right now. How are you going to say that the Saints are frauds and then turn around and say the Broncos are making the playoffs?
I don't know, buddy.
What?
Don't make.
Okay. They blow out the Buccaneers. Bravo. You beat the Jets and you had negative passing yards in the first half. Like, am I missing something? What? You blow out the Raiders. What? The same Raiders that didn't have Devontae Adams. The same Raiders that are about to trade Devontae and Antonio Pierce don't even want to be there for real. All right, now Jerry's shouting out that. For what? Nah, man, give me the Chargers to win 23-21. My point is, if the Saints are frauds, the Broncos are even bigger frauds. Because you blow out the Bucs, okay, I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, the Buccaneers have a horrible defense. And that's why Spencer Rattler's throwing 4 touchdowns on them this upcoming Sunday. The Jets, man, the Jets scored 3 field goals, and you didn't even win. You escaped them. And then you got the Raiders who blow up. Who's saying the Saints are frauds? Look, if you don't, there's a lot of accounts, Jerry, that are like the Saints only beat up on bad teams, saying how the Saints aren't a good team. So, some dude even said the Saints are the worst team ever. And I have to respond with this. Until a team can score 40-plus points on somebody twice, no matter who's the team, I don't want to hear it. I understand the Panthers ain't good. I understand the Cowboys defense ain't good. But at least we do our job. We blow out the bad teams. That's what good teams do. The Broncos can't do that. So don't tell me the Saints are frauds without looking at the Denver Broncos.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The Ray. Okay, well, I don't watch baseball, Connor. So, yeah, don't talk to me about the Saints are frauds if you're not going to keep the same energy with these horses. I want to hear it. But anyways, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. So, yeah, give me the Chargers to win 23-21 if that wasn't obvious enough. All right. Now let me get – sorry, man. Sometimes you got to go on rants to show these boys that there's more than a game.
Yeah, you're right.
Next up, speaking of the Raiders, Pittsburgh Steelers, Las Vegas Raiders. Who you got in this one?
Do we even have to do this game?
Unfortunately, we do. Because God hates us. I don't know.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Iron Curtain. You heard me?
Okay.
And the score is going to be Pittsburgh 24. The Raiders 13.
All right. I have it being kind of not really high scoring, like 40-30 or something, but I have it being a good game. I got the Steelers winning this one 29-27. They're going to be like, bro, how did we just lose to Dallas? Dak Prescott, you know how trash Dak Prescott is? I'm about to say a stat that I don't think has ever happened. Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions. 2 of them.
2.
One of them, both of the interceptions were on different days in the same game. How does that happen, bro? Man, the weather was like, nah, man, we're gonna make Dak Prescott a meme, man. Let's make sure that the game starts as late as possible and make sure Prescott throws 2 interceptions, one of them being on a Monday and one of them being on a Sunday. Man, that was just funny, bro. That is funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, give me the Steelers to win 29-27. Speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, next up for the 3:25 games. Hold on. What's the weather for the Saints game? Shoot, let's pull that up. Why not? It should be the games in New Orleans. So the same thing. I don't know because I don't really watch the weather. So let me. Since you're curious, I might as well pull that up. So the weather, it's going to be 86 degrees. So it's going to be sunny for the Saints game, but it shouldn't even matter because it's like
it's going to be 70 degrees in the dome.
Yep, 86 degrees outside. I don't know how it's going to be in the dome though. So it's the dome. I mean, yeah, the game's in the dome. So yeah. But yeah. But Cowboys, Lions, who you got?
You hear that, Mikey?
What?
You hear that? You hear the little girl screaming?
Yeah.
They them girls. They not them boys. They them girls. And the Lions are coming to smack those girls around. And I think the score is going to be Detroit Lions 42.
Okay.
The Cowgirls 24.
All right. Look, what I'm about to say is going to actually piss me off. I got the Cowboys winning this in the defensive game, which is ironic because I didn't read that one game where it's like, bruh, what's going on? It's going to be like, aren't these two teams supposed to be contenders? Why are they playing this bad? It's going to be like that Saints-Cowboys game from a couple of years ago where the Saints won by scoring all field goals and the Cowboys scored only one touchdown and a field goal or whatever. Or no, yeah, a touchdown and a field goal. It's going to be kind of like that. But I got the Lions, unfortunately, falling short to Dallas. I got the Cowboys winning this one 15-14, unfortunately. So the Saints play in an indoor dome with no sunlight. Hey, man, think smarter, not harder. But yeah, give me the Cowboys, unfortunately. Now, a game which I wish didn't have to happen because I already know who's going to win this game. Got the Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. Dad, I already know you're probably going to pick the Panthers, but I ain't going to be stupid, so just say who you got to win.
No, even the sun shines on a dog's butt some days. So I'm going to pick the Atlanta Falcons to win this freaking football game. And the score, it's going to be a terrible game, by the way. The score is going to be 19-12.
Okay. Joshua, the Bucks fan, Logan 2. Okay. So is this the same person that's been showing up? Or is it his brother or something? Or is this a different account?
Probably a different account.
Yeah, most likely a different account. All right. Hey, Joshua. On Sunday, your team's going to feel something worse than a hurricane. That's just,
But Joshua's always welcome here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're always welcome here. You're always welcome here.
But, he's welcome. Come on, Josh.
Yeah, I never said he wasn't welcome. I just said your team's going to lose. Yeah, this is all. But yeah. I got the Falcons winning this game. Yeah. What were you saying?
I said Josh said his team's about to play a rookie quarterback, so they're going to win. Tell about your dream, Mike. Tell Josh about your dream.
All right, man. So if y'all don't know, first, Connor said Joe Alt will score 800 points on Tuesday. First of all, there's no games on Tuesday. Second of all, no, he won't. And third of all, my dream last night, right? I explained it earlier. So, look, some people just say stuff just to hope. Nah, man, I actually had a dream last night where the Saints were playing against Tampa Bay. Spencer Rattler threw 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns. All right, JJ Sports Cover said, "Hey Mike, hey JJ Sports Cover, how you doing?" But back to this, man. So Spencer Rattler threw 4 touchdowns in my dream, and the Saints went on to win that game. So Rattler's going to do that. I don't look at that as that's a dream. I think that's a sign. God put that in my head so it can be like, we can actually win this game, and we will win the game. So give me the Saints in that game. But now back to this, man. Unfortunately, somebody has to win this game, Falcons, Panthers, and the Falcons are going to win 15-14 because the Panthers can't play football because if they even touch the field, it's going to be like, bro, y'all are poisoned because I don't know why the Panthers are playing good football. They're allergic to it. I like it some days, but this is going to be a day I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. Even though the Panthers are division rival, I'm still going to be rooting for the Panthers. I'm still going to be praying for a miracle. All right, Sammy Almonds. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying. This is probably the part of the show where he starts trolling. But yeah, unfortunately, as I hate to live, to see if Falcons will W, give me the Falcons to win. Give me the. Okay. Next up, Sunday nights. Cincinnati Bengals at the New York Giants. Is that who you got?
Woo, Mikey.
Yeah.
The Giants are an accident waiting to happen. Did you know that?
I mean, they have no neighbors, see ya.
Yeah, they're gonna wet the bed in this one, my brother. They're gonna wet the bed. So I think the Cincinnati Bengals get back on the winning track, and they beat the Giants 28-21.
Okay, 28-21. Okay. I got the Bengals as well. I think it's going to be a more defensive game. I don't know. Give me the Bengals to win this one. Look, last week, the best game of the week was at 12 freaking o'clock. That should never happen, NFL. And this week, the best game most likely going to be at 12 o'clock. What? Anyways, but back to this. Bengals, Giants, man, look, Neighbors ain't playing. The Giants could barely move the ball with Neighbors in. So if you take out their only productive player, they're gonna suck. Now look, I still gotta be in a close game because, like I said, I still have to be in a close game. But like I said, Daniel Jones has to thank the Giants defense every single night of why he doesn't get embarrassed. Because a lot of people are saying Daniel Jones hasn't been playing that bad. I mean, he's been keeping them in the game. Nah, man. If you actually look at the game, the reason the Giants aren't getting blown out by 40 points every day or every single game is because their Giants defense is keeping everybody out the end zone. You remember that Commanders game? The defense kept Jayden Daniels out the end zone. You remember that Vikings game? The defense was keeping them out the end zone for the majority of the game. Even that Browns game, Daniel Jones didn't play good. The reason they won is because their defense clutched up at the end. You know why they beat the Seahawks and the Seahawks didn't make a full-on comeback because Daniel Jones can't move the ball to save his life? Because they got a blocked field goal. I don't want to hear it how Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback to ever lace up with a cleat. Give me the Bengals to win this one, 19-17. It's going to be the same old Giants. Where it's like, yeah.
Have you ever heard of Ian Book?
I did.
So Daniel Jones is worse than Ian Book?
At least Ian Book wasn't a first-round pick because we expected him to not play that great.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, like, bro, Daniel Jones was like, what, the 6th pick? Like, brother, you're supposed to be good. And you're not. Ian Book was like, what, a 4th, 5th-round pick? We had no expectation for that guy. I even said when we drafted him, or when he was about to play against the Dolphins, I had no expectations.
Spencer Rattler will score 40 points on Tuesday. Did you know that? Apparently, Spencer Rattler plays basketball now.
Yeah, Connor does this there's always a part in the show where Connor just starts trolling his behind off, and I don't know why.
Troll life, Connor. Troll life.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my name for this episode. Troll life.
Yeah. But now let's get on to Connor's favorite football team. That's Monday night. Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets were hopefully, well, shoot, Roger already got hurt, so that part of the story. Bills, Jets, Dad. I have no expectations for this game, Dad. Who you got?
Well, there is a big expectation because the Jets are debuting their interim coach.
That's why I have no expectations.
They're pretty much falling apart. So I think this will be an easy win for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. And I see the Bills winning, 33-20.
All right. Look. Well, first of all, Connor saying the Saints play basketball. Sure, yeah. They just entered the NBA. They just entered the NBA today. Yes, they did. But look, the Bills Jets, man, I think it's gonna be a close game, but it ain't gonna be a fun game. You see, there's a difference from a close game and a fun game. A fun game was that Ravens-Bengals game last week. Wait, no. Yeah, a fun game was the Bengals-Ravens game last week. A close game was like the game between the Broncos and Colts on Thursday night a couple years ago. It was close, but it was horrible. Who did the Pelicans play? They were actually supposed to play today against the Orlando Magic, but that game got canceled because of obviously the hurricane stuff. So our next game, I believe, is against the Miami Heat on Sunday. So yeah. But yeah, I got the Bills winning this one, 21-15. I have no expectations for the Jets. Rodgers looks like he looks like he's washed, and there's no hope for that man. Robert Saleh's fired. Connor says, am I sure? Yes, I am. I just looked at the schedule the other day, bro. In fact, let me check again. Just because, if I'm wrong, it's a crime. Yeah, we play the Heat Sunday at 2:30. Yeah, for our second preseason game, and our game got canceled against the Magic today. But yeah, so I got the Bills winning this one. I don't see a reason why they shouldn't win. Rodgers, he quit on that team faster than a heartbeat, and for the moment they don't have the offense. I won't be streaming the Pelicans. I think I'm probably just gonna only stream Saints games. Because, I don't really want to stream, every single thing. Because, if I do, then my voice is going to get worn out pretty quick. Because, look, I'll only be screaming, really, when I be streaming. I just rhymed. But, so, yeah. And I don't really, because I want to give y'all an entertainment. Yeah, I be screaming when I don't watch games. So, not as much as I do when I'm on here. But, yeah, Bills over Jets, 21-15 my prediction. Are you sure the Pelicans play the Heat? Connor, for the love of Christ, bro. Yes. Connor, you asked me the same question 3 times. Yes. Look at the schedule if you don't believe me, because apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. Man, it's a preseason game anyway, so the likelihood of me watching the game is slim to none. So, yes, the next game is in Miami. So, Sunday on October 13th, 2:30 p.m. Okay, you're good now. Did you get all your information? Do I need to print it out? Do I need to write it down? Do I need to go over to your house and mail it to you? What do you need from me, Connor? Okay, all right. But yeah, so get my favorite. All right, that's mother's. All right, so I have gang will win. You need. No, I don't. Okay, so I have the Bears, Cardinals, Titans, Patriots, Saints. My fault. I forgot to change that. Saints, Eagles, Ravens, Chargers, Steelers, Cowboys, Falcons, Bengals, and Bills getting a win. Dad, you got the Jaguars, Packers, Colts, Texans, Saints, Eagles, Ravens, Broncos, Steelers, Cowboys, Lions. Yeah, Lions. Lions, Falcons, Bengals, and the Bills need to win. So that's a deal. Connor says, all right.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Dad, where can they find you? Because I'm about to go berserk. But where can they find you?
I'm about to tell you where they can find me, but first, Connor, the Pelicans play the Miami Heat Sunday. Okay, for the 5th time. Y'all can find me on Warren Newby's YouTube channel and on here with Hurricane Mike 3 or 4 times a week, doing some pick shows, doing some recap shows, doing some post-game shows and pre-game shows, all those shows.
And by the way, just so y'all know, on Sunday, we're going to try to debut our pregame after the game, all right? Sorry we haven't been able to do it, but hey, life be lifing.
Be life.
So expect around maybe, I don't know, when the game probably will be over by 3. So maybe by, I don't know, 3:30, maybe 3:30 to 4 o'clock, expect the Hurricane Mike show to take our talents to the pregame, okay? So think your name on the next show. Okay, so Connor, let me forward it up. He said, Dad, I think your name on the next show should be Troll for Life. Do you have a rebuttal?
Yeah, maybe you should try that, Connor, because, asking the same question 11 times. Maybe you should be Troll for Life, my boy Connor.
Oh, trust me. Like, bro, I be streaming the Saints games, like the entire show. He's like, what's the weather like? What's the weather like? What's the weather like? How's your day? How's your day? Man, he barely be even talking about the game, bro.
Connor, do you even watch the games?
Most likely not.
He watches
like, it's okay to ask me questions, but I told you, Connor, bro, the same question? Do you not have any other questions? I don't know, but yeah. So let's see. You find me a Hurricane, I got out. Okay, who that? Don't be a what?
Don't be a Falcon fan.
Yeah, but if you're a Falcon fan on Sunday, you're probably gonna be the happiest person on earth. Goodbye.